It's going to be on desire. It's understanding that the things that you desire has probably the largest impact on your life out of anything else that we could discuss. So, let me draw some pictures for you. Okay. You know the normal desires, right? Fat man wants a slice of cake. Little Jeffrey. What does Jeffrey want? He wants big boobed women on Pornhub. No one better relapse with this, bro. Come on. Okay? You know, this is like level 1. We want to avoid basic desires. Sugar, porn, video games, junk food. Everyone knows this. This is like basic self-improvement. But we've stopped the discussion there, and we think that these are the desires that we need to use willpower for. It goes a lot deeper than that. In the way of the superior man, you know, the concept of purpose is very important, and you've heard this from a lot of influence. Okay, be on your purpose, be on your purpose, be on your purpose. Understand this. So when you hear be on your purpose on YouTube, it's on this lens of like, yeah, just achieve your goals, just like, you know, just work hard. We need to go way higher than that. What it seems to me that Data's talking about when he talks about purpose is your core desire. And he says at the start of the book, even before chapter 1 in like the introduction part, he says that there's a reason for why your soul is on this earth. I don't really understand, you know, like souls or anything, but I'm beginning to, right? So let's say there's something like our soul, our consciousness, whatever it is, right? And it's put onto this earth. There's something that it needs to do for you to live like the ultimate masculine life. Now, you probably know, remember when I did the purpose video and I explained that purpose is kind of like this little onion. And it's got layers. Like that. This little bit in the middle, the journey to that is the most important thing that we can do. Anything else is a waste of your life. There's no point in living if you're not progressing to this. Apparently, this is what like these guys are saying, and it makes sense. You can still have a life of pleasure, but the life that you can live if you're not penetrating through these concentric circles towards that core desire, the reason why your soul exists on this earth, is kind of pointless. You'll just be shallow. You'll be like a video game addict, right? Now, you, by listening to this and being in self-improvement, you've probably crossed like one of these lines so far. That's why, for example, you don't chase as much pleasure as you used to. And you've already seen how much this is helping your life. And you can imagine that the deeper you go into this, how much better your life will be. From what I've heard from these spiritual guys and from Data's book, it seems to me like the benefit of doing this is that you should be able to like get to live in as close to 100% of like presence, flow state, and love, which is probably like the single greatest experience that we can go to. This gives you like a trajectory in life. Is everyone following along? Does this make sense so far? This gives you a trajectory in life. And this is like our current understanding. But let me tell you to the next level that I've been thinking about. Let me draw it for you. I'll draw it, and at the same time, I'll do a little improv story. Let's see if Matthew Dix has ever seen something like this, right? I'm in the gym on the assault bike. Here's me. I'm in the gym on the assault bike. And the gym that I go to, by the way, is like a very like reality TV, Love Island. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of women who have got fake titties. That kind of gym, right? And they've got like fake lips and everything. There's a lot of guys who take steroids. They've got tattoos. You can imagine the kind of place I'm talking about, like. And here I am. She walks in. What do you think's going to happen to my brain? New desire forms. Maybe lust. Maybe anger, degeneracy, resentments, right? Like some kind of desire forms into my mind, whether it's that I want that or I actually want the opposite of that, it's still a desire. And then the big guy walks in This actually happened to me. This is a real story. I'm in the changing rooms. A guy walked past me, and I was so aware that instantly my brain started to say to me, like it formed a desire. Let's go and train Muay Thai, because since he's bigger than me, I could hopefully still like whoop his ass. And I genuinely started to debate, like literally started to think, okay, this could be like the new thing I do for the next 3 months. And imagine if I went deep into that, and it stemmed from literally a guy whose arm is 2 centimeters bigger than mine. Imagine if I dedicated months of my life to that. So now you're beginning to realize, okay, so desires have a lot of consequences. Level 1 is like these low level ones. It's the sugar, it's the video games, it's the porn and stuff. And we've largely overcome this, and we think, okay, we've got enough willpower, we're living a good life now. And yet, there's a lot of levels. Like, I think willpower might be the single highest leverage skill we could develop. Willpower, by the way, is the skill of resisting desires. Willpower, resisting desires. What's going to happen when you can't resist desires? When you go into the gym, there's a guy who's bigger than you, which is happening to you today, by the way. If you're really conscious and present of this, if you go to the gym today, guarantee if you're really vigilant, you will feel 20, maybe 50, maybe 100 desires, whether it's for the woman, whether it's for to change the song, whether it's to do this other exercise, whether it's the lust, or it's the anxiousness or the insecurity. The guy walks past you and he's bigger than you, so you're thinking, okay, maybe I should bulk, or maybe I should cut and just be like the skinny TikTok guys, because they get girls, and maybe I should go learn some self-defense, just because he's bigger than me. And you can end up finding yourself living a life that you weren't supposed to live, because the life you were supposed to live was that authentic core desire inside of you.